Hi, everybody. This is Dan Sheridan, and welcome to a little discussion this week on what's been working this week in terms of trades, especially range-bound trades, and kind of the plan for next week. So let's dive in right now. And obviously, as you look at the SPX, um, we've been down about 6, 7 days. We've been down over 200 points in the SPX right now as we're speaking around 10:26 Central. SPX is down about almost 20 points, 49.90. We were around that 5,000 level, and VIX is near 19. And I would say for the most part, it's been orderly. It hasn't been kind of Katie bar the door on the downside. We've been down, 5% off the highs. So not a correction yet. And so with that being said, let's first take a look at what's been working this week and then plan for next week. What's been working this week, as I call it, the Sherman tank butterfly. This is the exact trade that I put on this week in our Tuesday. We do a class, call it strategies at market highs, similar to our previous 10% 3K classes, but we look for the best trade for that day, range bound. And we put on when SPX was maybe 5,070, I did this trade. 5,010, 5,080, 51.45, kind of a 70.65 butterfly call the Sherman tank. And so we put it on when we were basically at 50, at 50.70. Let me just put where we are right now. I put it 57. We are, if you actually look at this, which is interesting, we're here at 49.92. So we're under the break-even point of this. This trade was put on Tuesday. So it's only been there's not even 3 full days on this trade. And we paid $11.70. Today it's 12.35. Let's see. Took it off for, I think, 12.55, 12.60 yesterday. But even with us of moving maybe 50, 70, 80 points from when we put the thing on, it's still up $70 on $1,170 of capital is what we paid. So when I took it off yesterday, I think it was 7 or 8% for a couple of days. That's the Sherman tank. It does really well on the downside. And it also does well on the upside because the high VIX, you're just a tinge short deltas. But that's the Sherman tank butterfly. And that will be one of the key strategies we'll be going into next week. The second strategy that worked well, and this was about 24 days from expiration. Right now, it's a little bit long deltas. But again, we put the trade on when we were around 50, 70, and we're down 80 points. And this thing's, does great. And right now we're just, a little bit long, a little bit positive theta. But again, we took the trade off yesterday, but it's up now anyways. So that's a Sherman tank butterfly that has been working well, and especially with this VIX level over 16, 17, which we are. The other trade that's been working well. We call it a combo trade. This was put on Monday in our combo class, and it's simply combo 2. So we have a butterfly on the upside, calendar on the downside. I think the strikes I had here on the calendar was 5,000. On the butterfly, 51.40. And I put it on this way to kind of neutral, keep the vega under control. So you have short vega on the upside, long vega on the downside. You got plenty of room. we put this on Monday. There was 11 days left. And I took this off. Again, I think this one was taken off yesterday. So it's only in a couple days on this trade. And you can see right now, again, this was the same trade we put on probably 50, 90 kind of in the middle here. And right now we're at 49.91. And this is $4.95.60. I think I took it off yesterday for 6.30. So again, maybe about 7 or 8%. So these two trades, the Sherman Tank Butterfly and the combo, are two trades that worked well this week. What am I looking at next week? Here's my plan for next week. First of all, next week, I mean, from a news standpoint, I didn't check all the earnings yet, but from a news standpoint, I think you have the PCE on Friday, some other things, jobless on Thursday. Nothing I would say huge. I mean, you still have it looks like things are calming down a little bit, possibly with Iran and Israel. I mean, last night, Israel responded in a limited way, and it looks like the market shook that off. Oil prices were down, then went up, and then they came down. So maybe some earnings next week, but my game plan will be Monday. I'm looking to put back on the combo trade. Similar to that April 26 expiration, the combo trade, probably Tuesday or so, looking to put on the Sherman Tank Fly. And this would be Sherman, that'd be about 21 to 24 days out. I like a Friday, and this will be put on Monday. I could either I'll probably put it on April 26 expiration, which would be next Friday. So that's April 26 expiration. And then Thursday, probably looking at putting on a 15-day calendar. Four wide distance between the long and the short. And capital wise, if this were, just use a 10 grand account, I'm looking to put usually I'll leave a little bit of money for cash. So let's just say if it's 10 grand, might leave, even if it's 2,500 for cash for adjustments or opportunities that come up. So on a 10 grand account, maybe I'm trading with $7,500. So the way I would allocate would be probably something like this: 3 grand on the 21 to 24 day Sherman Tank Fly, 3 grand on the 15-day calendar, and then about $1,500 in the combo. I mean, you could do more in the combo, but generally as I get less expiration, I might put a little bit less capital. So even though I'm only trading with $7,500, I'm still, at least my plan would be on the 10K. So on 10K, again, is the plan, I'm looking to make, as a rough, doesn't mean you always hit it, 8 to 10%. So I'd be looking for $800 or $1,000. I mean, that's what I'm shooting for. It's been a tougher week. And the other thing is, not that it hasn't been a tougher week this week for trading. It's been good for range-bound trading. But you have a plan, right? You could get less, could get more. But the way I do this, folks, is on the Monday combo, again, it's an 8-day, it's a 4-day trade. If I put it on Monday, maybe I'll wait till at least 11 Central or so. And I'm looking, because if the market goes crazy, I won't put it on. Crazy being like a 1.5 move in SPX. We'll put it on Monday. I'm looking to be out of it by Wednesday afternoon in 2 days, but then I don't put this capital back to work until Monday. Tuesday, the Sherman, again, the goal is $3,000. I'm putting that trade on. I'm looking to be out. This week I was out of the Sherman in 2 days, 3 days. So once I'm out, I'm not coming back in until Tuesday. Let that capital sit in the bank there. Thursday, 15-day calendar, put the 3,000, and looking to be out by Monday or Tuesday if I put it on Thursday. But again, I'm not going back in right after on each part of this 1,500 in this side, 15 here, or 3,000 here, and 3,000 here. And the key word here, folks, is turnover. So on the same, if you're trading 10 grand, I put 7,500 in trades, I'm looking to turn this over. So once I start, each week is a goal. Now, there may be some overlap, but I'm looking generally each week, be done with these trades. By the time I get to Monday, I'm done with the combo, put another one on. By the time I hit next Tuesday, by the time I hit the following Tuesday, I'm already done with this, put a new one on. By the time I hit Thursday, a week after I put this on, I'm looking to be done. Can there be a bit of an overlap? Yeah, but that's my goal. Now, in this week, there was no problem with these two. I got out in 2-3 days, right? So I'm on the sidelines till Monday and Tuesday. So anyway, just give you an idea. If you want to learn more, Dan Sheridan, I moved over to, I'm with Sheridan Risk Management now. And up until May 1st, we have a coupon. You get $99 for a month, and you can get it, I think it's up to a year. And you could get all our stuff, which would be a morning session at 9:50 Eastern. It's recorded, where I go over the market, go over trading ideas, look at other student trades, do live trades. I'm basically doing live trades at most sessions. And then every day at 2:00 now, I'm running, doing a live class. And for this month, I'm doing 4 classes. On Mondays at 2 Eastern, I do the combo class, and we're dedicated to this strategy. We put a live trade on it each time. Tuesday, which would be similar to our 3K and 10% classes in the past, kind of how we trade, how I'm describing here. We look for the best trade on that day. Tuesday of this week, we did the Sherman tank. Wednesday is a class devoted to managed by the Greeks, how to understand the Greeks, how to implement it in your trading. And then Friday is short-term iron condors. And we put a short-term, I think I actually put an 8 or 9 day short-term iron condor class. So with the $99 subscription, Monday through Thursday, you get the 950 and the 2, which they go up into an hour for those classes, and it's recorded. And that's just till May 1st, and then it goes back up to 100 and I think it's $97. So check it out. It's Sheridan Risk Management. Folks, have a great day. If I can help you, Dan at Sheridan Risk Management.com. Thanks, folks.